What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF with the JP way, and you don't want to miss this flight. Today, we're going to be going over a scratch pattern or a scratch technique that you can use when your acapella or your track doesn't start on the downbeat, also known as the one. So if we're counting 1 and 2 and, it can start on an and, it might start on a 2 or a 3, or it might start on a syncopated beat, which could be between the 2 and the and. So without further ado, let's get it started. So we're not going to be going over counting in this video, so you're going to actually need to know when your track actually drops to that 1. And by that I mean, so if we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, you need to know where that 1 actually is within the acapella or the track. So the first one that we're going to be going over is a track where the acapella actually starts on the 3. So we have 1 and 2 and 3, and on 3 we have I got hoes. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's an example of it starting on that 3. So we're going to be scratching right here. So first, let me show you how we're going to actually bring this in. Then we'll go ahead and break it down. So as you can see there, that was pretty simple. All we had were baby scratches, but the most important thing that you want to do, you don't want to just do the same speed like that. You want to go fast, slow, just to give it a little bit of variety. So even though it is just a baby scratch, it still sounds not like super duper simple. So I started over here on 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so we have, again, that's 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So now we're going to move on to the second type, and this is going to be when your acapella or your track actually lands on an and. So for this one, we're going to use this song by Lizzo, and we have 1 and 2 and 3 and. It's going to be on that 3 and, right on that and. So the actual vocal we have is this. I do my hair toss. So again, that's 1 and 2 and 3. I do my hair toss. So now with the beat, I'm going to go ahead and do the scratch pattern first, then we'll go ahead and break it down. I do my hair toss. Another way we can do it. I do my hair toss. Check. So again, that first step is going to be actually finding out where your acapella drops on the 1. So I obviously already knew that it was on that 3 in that and. So again, that part is on you, but then I'll show you how you can use this scratch pattern once you figure out where it is. Okay, so this one, as you can see, is very similar to the first one. All we did were the baby scratches, fast and slow, and we're dropping it right on that and. So all we had was 1 and 2 and 3 and. Just like that. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and. And then we're dropping it. As we let that keep playing, it'll drop right on the 1, and then you'll be perfectly in line with the other beat. So another option you have is to actually add a scribble in there. So that would be just like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So you're still dropping it right on that and, but you can add a scribble in there if you like. You can actually do more scribbles if you like as well. So it would be like this if we had more scribbles. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So as you can see there, you definitely have different options. Now we're going to move on to the third type, and this one is going to be a little bit more advanced, but I'll show you a pretty basic scratch pattern that you can use in order to do it. So this isn't going to be on a 2, 3, or 4, and it's not going to be on an and, but it's actually going to be in between a number and the and. So for example, the first one we're going to actually do an example of is going to be Justin Bieber's Peaches, and it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3, and right after that 3 is when this is actually going to come in. So not on the and after the 3 and not on the 3, but pretty much in the middle. So if I was to go ahead and play it, it would be 1 and 2 and 3. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Again, that's 1 and 2 and 3. I got my peaches out in Georgia. So for this one, we're going to focus on the and right before we drop the track or the acapella. So again, like I said, this one is right after the 3. So we're going to be focused on the and before that 3. So in the beginning, we're still going to have the fast and slow baby scratch. It's going to sound just like this. 1 and 2 and 3.
I got my peaches out in Georgia.
So again, let me do it a little bit slower. 1 and 2 and 3. So on that and 3, we're going to have and 3. We're going to push forward slowly on the and, pull back fast, and then we're going to drop it. So it'll actually sound like this in real time.
I got my peaches out in Georgia.
One more time. 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
I got my peaches out in Georgia.
Again, just to show you that one more time, we're focused on that and. We have 1 and 2 and 3. And then we're dropping it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. And right on that Georgia is the actual 1. Okay? So now let me show you one more example of this. For this one, we're going to have 1 and 2. And right after that 2, not on the and, not on the 2, right after that 2, we're going to have this track.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Okay? So let me go ahead and show you. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
I don't know what you heard about me.
And again, this is where counting and understanding your beats and how phrasing works is definitely going to help. For this one, we're going to actually wait for the 1 and then we're going to drop it right after the actual 1 of the beat. So what I mean by that is we're going to have 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I don't know what you heard about me. Okay. So in the other ones, we dropped it right before that 1. But for this one, we're actually going to wait for that 1 and then we're going to drop it. So this is what it'll sound like. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Let me go ahead and do it one more time. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
I don't know what you heard about me.
So like I said, this time we have 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
I don't know what you heard about me.
So it's literally the exact same thought. All we have on that 1 is a quick baby scratch. Then, like I said on the last one, on that and, we're pushing forward slowly, and then we're pulling back fast, and then we're dropping. I'll do this one more time just so you can get an idea of both of them. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
I don't know what you heard about me.
And then the Justin Bieber one is like this.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit.